What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS 3 Raw TV. Well, first of all, I can't even fucking believe I have to make this video, but I have to make it. So it's going to be a short video because it's intended to be a short video. Who the fuck knows? This thing could go on for an hour. Who knows? You know how I am, guys. I just fucking keep talking. So I can't fucking believe that the video that I put up about solving the problem in America, about people staying home from other people, I cannot even comprehend that people thought I was actually being serious. Now, technically, when you look at it, it's not so far-fetched that it couldn't be real. But I thought by my mannerisms and shit and kind of saying the things that I said and being sensationalistic about it, I thought people who especially know me for a long time watching this channel and my other social media know that it was a lot of sarcasm, sensationalism in there that was pointing out how stupid people are for trying to control other people, right? It's how stupid it is for one person to have one point of view and try to force their point of view on someone else in fucking America. Like, you can't do that. Now, if you want to go on your own social media and say stuff like, I feel like we should all stay home because of XYZ. That's just my personal feeling. I don't see any way around it. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to have my family do. I'd be like, I can totally respect that. I get that. But when you're the type of person, and here's part of the problem, we're all locked in together, right? We're all separated, but we're locked in together, meaning we're all going through this together, right? Which means that I'd say every person I've talked to, every person, not a few, every person I've talked to, whether it's online, in person, have said the same thing. They are struggling, period. No matter who it is that you can fucking lie and say that there are people out there that try to be badass and tough. Oh, this is so easy. Fuck you. You've been locked in your house for fucking 2.5 months. If that's the lifestyle you normally live, then yeah, of course you're having a fucking great time. But the rest of the world, who actually are human beings, like to interact with other human beings and have a life and have money and not fucking lose everything, they actually don't feel the same way you do. They don't see it the same way. So by you going out there trying to push your views on them, it causes a big fucking argument because these people are on edge, and maybe you're on edge, maybe you're not. Maybe you take medication not to be on edge. I don't fucking know. But people are on edge right now because they want their lives back, and they have every right to have their life back regardless of a fucking coronavirus or anything else. They have a right to live their fucking lives, period. That's all there is to it. Now, they're out there speaking out like I am on my own shit, which I have my own voice on my own stuff, and so do they. These people who like to stay home go on the other people's stuff and start fucking arguing with them. They start saying shit to them, putting them down. They start like basically trying to force them to see their way, trying to force them into submission to do what they want them to do. And I think it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And that's what the whole video was about. Now, I had some cool things pop up in there where people were like, hey, Jerry, think about it like this, right? People that are saying you should stay home, you should stay home, you should stay home, they have money, right? So what happens if everything fucking collapses and people's houses go up for fucking auction and stuff? Those motherfuckers buy all the shit up so that when this thing is passed, they can make even more money. So be careful, right? You're not just talking to people that want to save other people. You're talking to people that want to grow their own lives at the expense of others. And I was like, you know what? That's a fucking good point. I didn't even think about that. Like, there are motherfuckers out there hoping that everything in civilization that we know of collapses so they can go through and buy it all up. I've seen people buy entire blocks of apartment buildings when the housing kind of, you know, the value of the area went down due to the housing being like going to shit. And they buy it up and then they fucking clean up the whole area and they fix the place and all of a sudden it becomes like an upscale fucking place. And they flip the fucking thing and make $1 million on it. Like, I've seen per apartment they make $1 million. I've seen that shit too. So I know there are people out there that would absolutely love to benefit from other people's misfortunes. I get that, but I didn't even think about it that way. So thank you for whoever put that up in there. Thank you. That's actually pretty cool. Now, another thing I want to point out there for that should have gone in that video, and I'll put it in this one because this is the follow-up video to that I can't even believe I have to make. But the one thing but I wanted to keep it very sarcastic in there. I wanted to keep it as like, people go, oh, Jerry's being funny again. Like, I thought it was funny. I watched it. I laughed. My wife watched it. She laughed. I had a couple of friends I showed it to before I put it up. They laughed. Everybody got a kick out of it, and they were like, it actually is a solution to it, but it'll never happen. And it's so far-fetched to ask those people to give money up that it's actually funny. Like, and they're going to come up with every excuse in the fucking book on why they can't give money. I had one person say, well, Jerry, these people, these celebrities are doing it. The celebrities are doing it because they're going to write that shit off of their taxes. They need the write-offs. And it's not so much about writing the amount off, but they get all kinds of different tax credits for anything that they do charity-wise, whether it's giving money to COVID, whatever it is. So the stars right now, don't get it twisted. Some of them want to help, but all of them are using, having my own business, I know there's a lot of things you can write off that many people don't even know about. So they think people are doing things out of the goodness of their heart, and they're not. They're doing it for their selfish reasons to make sure they can do the write-off in their taxes. And they may get, say they give $20,000 to charity for COVID. They can write the $20,000 off itself, but also get different tax credits. So it's like adding on other shit for 20 grand. So they get more than 20 grand in tax write-offs for giving the 20 grand up. Like, that's how that works, right? So I understand that people, they're trying to tell me how wrong I am about things. And I'm like, it was supposed to be a joke video, a sarcastic video, which technically does have a solution to the problem, but it's so far-fetched that no one would ever do it. No one wants to give up their money, right? And the last thing that I want to say before I get off, I wanted to keep this video short, is the people that are saying to stay at home, they have money. Now, a month ago, I was like, okay, you know, this thing is going, we're going on 3 months now. Now my business has taken a hit. I have pretty much all of my life savings wrapped up in that business. And of course, we're not selling supplements right now. We're not doing very well, right? That's just how where it's at. Not many people are buying stuff. I mean, we're doing okay, but not what we should be doing to stay afloat and keep the business afloat. So now it's like, fuck, I need to figure out what to do too. I wasn't thinking like that a month ago. I was like, well, we need to write it out. We have no choice, but you know, we're okay, so it's fine. Then I realized these people that are out there, I hope you're watching this. Those of you say, oh, we need to stay home to help to strengthen the curve. Flatten the curve. We need to stay home to save people. We need it. It's not ready. We shouldn't go out. If you have money right now, if this thing extends 6 months, some of those people that think we should stay home will be out of money. If this thing extends a year, some of those people would be out of money. If this thing, for some reason, we got to go back out and we go back down to lockdown or whatever, those people are eventually going to run out of money too. And we're going to see a whole new group of people protesting, wanting to get back out there to work because they'll finally be out of money. It affects them and they need to get back out there. So the people that it's not affecting right now, the longer this thing goes, people pay attention, the longer this thing goes, it's going to affect you too, like it's affecting the people right now that are standing on bread lines, they call them. They're actually food lines, but standing there trying to get food because they don't have food. Calling all kinds of different places trying to defer payments because they can't pay their rent. And then the places are telling them, like, too fucking bad. Like, they're in a spot right now, and those of you that have the money that are comfortable just telling everybody they should just fucking stay home, you're going to be in their spot one day. And it's going to be coming soon if things don't get back on track. You will be, unless the people are so rich they can not work for the rest of their lives. In that case, they should just shut the fuck up and move somewhere, like on a fucking island somewhere where there's nobody else. And they fucking, like, I thought about, I was like, we should just buy an island, fucking sit there. We can do whatever the fuck we want, right? Go buy an island and get the fuck out of here, because you're telling people that are not in the predicament that you're in to do something that they just can't really do. But the people that are out there bitching and moaning, your time is coming. The longer this goes, the more bills you pay, the more money gets siphoned out of your accounts, and those vacations you save for go away, and your 401k is getting depleted because the stock market was all fucked up, and eventually you get to the point where, shit, I'm uncomfortably low. You may not be broke. There are people that are not broke out there, but they're getting uncomfortably low on money that they're like, well, what, if this thing doesn't reverse, I'm going to be in trouble too. Like, you're not getting it. Like, the way that this thing hit is, there's different kinds of people that have anywhere from paycheck to paycheck to maybe have a little bit saved for a few weeks, a little bit saved for a few months, a little bit saved for 6 months, a little bit saved for a year. You know, there's all these different types of people. And the longer this thing goes, it's affecting more and more and more and more of those people. And what happens is, you have the voices now of the people that are in trouble, and you have the people that are bitching that they should shut up and stay home. As this thing goes along, there's less people bitching that they should stay home and more people bitching that things should open. You're seeing them switch sides and flip sides because now it's affecting them. And that's the whole point I was getting at. Many people are just being selfish. They're not thinking about other people. They're thinking about other people as, these people might get sick and die. Fuck these other people. I don't care what happens to them. You can't just worry about one type of person. If you're a human being that cares about people and their lives and them being okay, you can't just say, these people I want to be okay, and these people, fuck them, I don't care. Like, that makes you look like you're picking and choosing. Like, what are you choosing on? Are you choosing on race? Are you choosing on their ethnic backgrounds? Are you choosing on how much money they have? Are you choosing on where they live? Like, what are you choosing that these people should be okay, but these people can lose everything and possibly die, and fuck them because we want them to be okay? How are you picking and choosing? Shouldn't you be sitting there going, these people deserve to live, These people deserve to work and keep their shit. You guys go back to the workforce. You motherfuckers stay home, and we're going to get this shit fucking settled. Everybody's going to be okay. That's the solution. The solution is the people go back to work that need to. The people that need to stay home. And that's the solution to the problem. It's very fucking simple. But people can't wrap their heads around. They feel like, well, I feel this way, so everybody should do what I want them to do. So you should all fucking stay home. And I'm going to go on all your social medias and bitch at you and fucking just constantly pound you in the face over and over again about how stupid you are. And then I'm going to repost it. It's like you're taking all your time and energy rather than saying, we need to find a way to keep these people safe and let these people go to work and come to a solution. You figure, I'm going to make everybody do what I want them to do and do what I want to do, and I want to stay home. Like, that's just unfair to everybody else in the world. That's even unfair to those people that need to be protected, that you don't want to die. Some of those people don't have money either. Some of these people are the ones giving them money to keep them alive. And when they run out of money, those people that need the protection, they're not going to have money either. They're going to be in the fucking streets too. They're going to be in more trouble than being protected from the COVID. They're going to be in the same spot as those people. So that whole group of people eventually is going to wind up over here, and they're all going to be fucked, and you're not getting it. You're looking at right now, this second. You're not looking at a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, 4 months from now, 6 months from now. Like, you're not looking at what is going to, it's like a domino. Once one fucking domino falls, they all fucking go with it. Those dominoes have fallen. Eventually, all those dominoes will fall, including your domino, whether you know it or not. It's coming. Even if you're one of those people, then this is very extreme. But if this continues to go the way it does, eventually, the people that are running out of money and get desperate are not going to take shit anymore. They're not going to stay in their house. You know what they're going to do? They're going to do what people do. They're going to go out and fucking loot. They're going to riot. They're going to come to your fucking house that you think that fucking, you're going to sit in your Crystal Palace and fucking be fine. They're going to come to your fucking house and steal your shit and fuck you up because they're so desperate. If you don't think that's going to happen, you're out of your fucking mind. It's happening already in places. There are people out there fucking right now that don't have food, that have lost their fucking homes, and they are desperate. And this is 3 months in. 6 months in, it's going to be 10 times worse because those people that are already fucked aren't going to get any better. It's going to be worse for them, and more people are going to be fucking on the streets. More and more people are going to lose everything they worked for. When that desperation finally kicks in, guys, and I've been the drug addict who's desperate, and I've been around the people who are really desperate, and I've seen what desperation does to human beings and what they do and how they act. You're going to have the ugliest fucking anarchy going on outside your fucking door. It's going to be like the movie The Purge. They're going to come in your fucking house, take all your shit, and fucking leave you laying on the floor because they can. Because they're desperate. While you sit up there like, everything's fine, everybody should just stay home. They're already trying to figure out how to fucking make ends meet. They're already trying to figure out their next move. And I'm telling you right now, it doesn't take very long to go from a civilized human being that was part of society doing the right thing to a fucking criminal very quickly when desperation happens and you have nothing left to lose. You lost your house, you lost your food, you lost your fucking bank account, you lost your 401k, you lost everything because of this. You have nothing left to lose. So you might as well go take whatever the fuck you want from somebody. What are you going to do? Get arrested? You'll have room and board at the fucking jail. You'll have meals at the fucking jail. You'll have people around you that can fucking teach you new shit at the jail because you'll have a whole bunch of criminals you can learn shit from. So when you get out, you can fuck shit up even worse. Like, you're not even paying attention to what really the issue is. You just see, the news told me that we can't go out yet, so we have to stay home. Well, the news doesn't give a fuck either. Those motherfuckers are out not wearing their masks. These reporters are not wearing their mask. They're sitting in fucking groups listening to fucking Donald Trump with no mask. Now they wear masks because they got called out. But for fucking 2 months, they didn't wear any fucking masks. They stood right next to each other. And now, like, you're listening to them. Those motherfuckers are not in lockdown. They're still going to work. They're still getting their salaries. They're not wearing masks. These motherfuckers are getting their hair done. You're listening to people telling you to stay home that are not staying home. Does that make any fucking sense whatsoever? Like, you're not looking at the people that are truly being affected by this, saying they need help. I want to help them. You're trying to help them. Why aren't you trying to help everybody? Why are you choosing who gets to be okay and who doesn't? You're not God. Everybody gets a choice. You have a choice. They have a choice. They have a choice. Everyone has a choice. So stop trying to take people's choices out. Stop going on their own social media and busting their fucking balls because what you're doing, whether you know it or not, is making yourself look like a fucking asshole. People are seeing who you really are. I have never seen more people take their fucking masks off as the last 2 months of seeing how people really are. So when the shit hits the fan, you see people's real fortitude. You see how they really feel about you. You see whether they're really your friend. You see the real people when tragedies happen, and that's where we're at. And I'm seeing a lot of people that I had a lot of respect for before. I have zero fucking respect for them now. I don't give a fuck. If they were on fire, I wouldn't piss on them to put them out. That's where I'm at right now. And that is not who I am. I feel like everybody should fucking be helped. Everybody that needs help should get a fucking helping hand, and everybody should have a choice. I see people right now trying to take the choices away from people. Like, dude, you're not even a fucking politician. You have zero right to talk about anything about this fucking lockdown besides what goes on in your fucking house, because you don't know shit about what's going on anywhere outside that door because you've been locked in your house for 3 fucking months. It gives you no right other than what you saw on the fucking news, which you don't even know what the fuck is going out there besides what you see on the news. All you hear is the COVID shit. Have you seen the people on the fucking bread lines miles long waiting for 4 hours just to get a box of food to feed their family? You haven't seen that. You say, oh, well, that's their fault. They didn't work hard enough. Yeah, some of those people lost everything in this. And I mean everything. And you think that's okay to go up there and bust their balls and try to make them feel bad? No, it's not okay. You motherfuckers in your Crystal Palace need to shut the fuck up, do your own thing, and leave everybody alone. If you don't want to come out of the house, hide. Build a bunker, stay in that motherfucker, but leave motherfuckers alone that make the choice. They're going to affect everybody. Fine, stay in the fucking house. The bottom line is, everybody's got a choice, and it's your choice to get infected. They can infect other people. Everybody's got a choice to stay in the house. If anybody's worried about getting infected, whether you have a disease or not, stay in your fucking house. But what's going to happen is people that don't want to get infected, that are scared to get infected, that really don't have to go out and work, still want to go out. They still want to go to a restaurant. They still want to go to the gym. They still want to go to the beach. So they're going to go out even though they don't have to go out. They're still going to choose to go out. Those people you're trying to protect, if they stay in their fucking houses and everybody goes out there, they're going to be fine. Those motherfuckers are going to go outside, and that's how they're going to get infected. People are not going to go outside and start working and then go stomp through people's fucking houses afterwards that fucking don't go out and get them sick. If those motherfuckers stay in the house, they're not going to get sick. But you're so worried about the people going out there that may get them sick. How the fuck would they get them sick if they don't come in contact with them? It doesn't make any fucking sense. The people that need to be protected, stay at home. Don't go anywhere. Stay at fucking home. Period. It's not that hard. The people that need to work, go back to work. There are going to be some casualties. That's how it's going to fucking work. It never was about not having casualties. It never was about saving lives. It was about flattening that fucking curve, which we've done. The hospitals can handle the fucking shit now. So here we are, and I get so frustrated. I get so worked up because I understand people. I see people. I know people that are fucked. I myself am not doing well right now business-wise. Like, you guys don't understand. I spent 30 fucking years working my ass off to get to where I am today. I put everything into this, and before this fucking happened, we were good. We were good. Everything was fine. Everything was going in the right direction, and we were like, cool. You know, I got 6 months fucking left to worth of product and stuff like that. That product that I own, that I sunk a bunch of money into, when it sits there, it's like money in the bank. But if you're not selling it, guess what? The money's not coming in. So therefore, your bills are still coming in. That's not stopping. And you start thinking, well, fuck, I got 3 products that I ran out of. Those supply chains come from fucking China. I can't even get the multivitamin stuff in to get produced to put them back on the fucking market to keep money coming in. So you don't even understand what's going on with many people, but you feel like you have the right to go out there and speak out on their public things that are for them and their friends and fans. And you go on there and fucking ruin it by being a dickhead. Why would you do that? Like, if your ego is so big that you think you're better than them or you know better than them, stay in your fucking house. You and your ego can stay in your house and be in love and fucking deal with that. But you go out there, I'm telling you right now, the people that are fucking bitching and moaning, the ones that are trying to control people, eventually, when you go out there and say that shit to people, it's coming, guys. It is, I'm telling you right now, people are boiling up to here. Tempers are short. There is going to be a fucking massacre of people if they go out there and start telling people, I saw a guy today, you should put your mask on. The lady was cool. I'm telling you right now, you say that to the wrong person, you got no fucking mask. He's shooting his mouth off to somebody that's not wearing a mask. That motherfucker's going to stick a shank in your face. You know why? Because he's got this much fucking fuse left. He may have lost his parents already. He may have lost everything he knows. And he got some dickhead who's walking down the street who's arrogant enough to tell him what to do. That motherfucker's got the mask on. Guess what? You're fine. Stay 6 feet away from that motherfucker and keep walking. Leave that motherfucker alone because you don't know anything about him and what he's capable of. But no, you and your stupid fucking ego thinking you know what's best for everyone because you watched Dr. Fauci say something fucking 2 weeks ago on TV that motherfucker has flip-flopped back and forth so many times. Masks don't do anything. We should wear masks. We shouldn't wear masks. Motherfucker, he said flat out they don't do shit. They don't even work. You shouldn't be wearing it. Only the people that are infected should be wearing masks. Now the motherfucker flips and you guys are like, Dr. Fauci said we can't leave the house until fucking 2025. So stay in your house till 2025. You and Dr. Fauci have a fucking party. You know what I mean? Play chess, play checkers, watch Netflix and chill. Whatever the fuck you guys want to do. But the rest of us, we're going back to work. The rest of us are going to live life. The rest of us are going to get out there and actually fucking get back to normal, which I kind of liked my life before, right? My life wasn't shit. I think a lot of these people had shitty lives and they're happy being in their fucking house. I didn't have a shitty life. I want my life back. I don't want my business to fail. I want to be who I am. And I don't want you fuckers out there shooting your fucking mouths off telling me what I can and can't do. It's unbelievable. Half of you don't even understand what the fuck you're talking about. It's not just about protecting those fucking people. There's a whole big fucking thing going on right now, and you don't have a fucking clue. But then you come on my post like, Jerry, you can't ask people to give money. Why not? Why not, rich motherfucker? You're sitting in your house telling me fucking, oh, you guys got to stay home. Why don't you fucking go into your apartment building, find out who's in the apartment building that fucking has to go to work, and then pay all their fucking bills. Do some shit like that. Pay all their fucking bills while they're out of work. No, you can't do that. Why? Because it's spending your money. Then you're going to run out of money, right? So who are you really worried about? Other people or yourself? You're worried about yourself. You're worried about yourself going out there later on, not people. You don't care about those people saving those people. You're worried about yourself because you want to eventually get your life back to normal and you don't want to get sick and die. It's not about those other people. You want the motherfuckers to stay in the house because you're worried about yourself. You don't want to fucking sit in your house for another 6 months. At least fucking nut up and say what's real. Don't go out there and fucking into the guys like you're trying to be a good person. Fuck you. A good person would be like, holy shit, you guys lost everything? What are we going to do for you? $1,200 a month from the fucking government. Guess what? That's fucking gone. We're 3 months deep. We got one check. What the fuck do we do now? Right? You're not trying to fucking solve shit. You're trying to demean people and make fun of and bully them online. Like, right now is not the time to be bullying people. Right now is the time to shut the fuck up because you don't know what people are going through. They're not going through the same thing you are. They're in a pandemic, but they're not going through the same thing you are. So I think it's time to step back and just let fucking people be who they are, do their fucking thing. Shut the fuck up. If you're scared, hide. I don't give a fuck. I would prefer you hide because I don't want you people around fucking shooting your mouths off in public at people that are just trying to live their fucking lives. It doesn't make any sense why you even give a fuck. Well, actually, it does make sense why you give a fuck because you're worried about yourself. You don't care about them. You don't care about the other people. You're worried about yourself. And that is the fucking saddest thing. People are trying to keep their lives together because they're worried about themselves and their family. And the people that want them to stay home are only worried about themselves. And the people that are scared are worried about themselves. Everybody's worried about themselves. So if everybody fucking took care of themselves and did their own shit and stopped worrying about everybody else, we'd be fucking fine. BobstreetTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. BobstreetTraining.com is a blog. It's to stop this fucking bullshit bicep. God damn it. And we are out.